If you're just getting started in the Commonwealth, this guide will help you find some of the best early game loot in Fallout 4. We'll be starting at Sanctuary and work our way out from there. And fast traveling or not, no matter which way you go, you'll have lots of options for easy to find weapons, armor, and loot. We'll cover items you can find in the open world, some that you can buy with caps, as well as a few that you can earn through short quests that you can easily take on in the early game. You'll find timestamps in the description below if you want to jump around. Beware minor spoilers for the first couple hours of the game. After a short diversion, you'll find yourself exiting Vault 111. Stop by your house for a skill magazine and the Your Special book. Heading out of town, don't forget to check cars along the way for easy fusion cores. From here though, our next stop is south, just across the bridge from Sanctuary. Here you'll find the Red Rocket gas station, and in my opinion, the best early game companion, and also best boy, Dogmeat. With Dogmeat in tow, we have to backtrack just a bit to the north. Across the water from Sanctuary, we'll follow the shoreline east, that should be your right, and keep an eye out for this object on the coast. Flip the switch to disable the power, and follow the wire up the hill a bit to grab the Snubnosed 44. From there, we're heading east to the Robotics disposal ground for one of the most powerful weapons in the game. In this side of the lot, near a busted robot, you'll find a Fat Man launcher on the trunk of this car. Don't forget the Mini-Nuke on the ground just outside the opening in the fence on the opposite side of the lot. One more backtrack, a quick run in survival or a quicker fast travel back to Vault 111, but this time we have Dogmeat. When we were escaping Vault 111 earlier, you may have noticed the Cryolator locked away in a case in the Overseer's office. It requires a master lockpicking skill to open, but we don't need that when we have Dogmeat. Command Dogmeat to stay as close to the lock case as possible. Talk to him and ask him to fetch items. If he's standing close enough, he should grab the Cryolator. Talk to him and trade to grab the ammo as well. Our next stop to the south is Abernathy Farm for one of the coldest bits of dialogue in the entire game.
Last time those raiders hit us, my daughter Mary tried to stand up to them. Now she's buried out back of the house. Only 21 years old, and they shot her down without a thought.
If your daughter was that stupid, she got what she deserved.
You're a real son of a b****.
With that out of the way, head south to Walden Pond. Enter through the drain pipe and eliminate the raiders inside. You'll find a hunting rifle in the first room, but the real reason we stopped here is the legendary pipe wrench Big Jim. This has a 20% chance to cripple an enemy's legs, and best part, it doesn't matter where you hit him with it. Now on to Concord, where we'll meet the Minutemen, the first of the 3 factions we meet on this journey. Whether or not you go into the museum to help is up to you, but I'd at least stop by to pick up the laser musket and cells on the ground outside the front door. If you do choose to go inside, once you fight your way through a handful of raiders, you'll be able to snag a Robco magazine and holotape, a perception bobblehead, and on the roof near a downed Vertibird, a minigun and half-busted suit of power armor. Before we head much further south, you might want to lighten your load back at Sanctuary or Red Rocket, especially if you're playing on survival. If you do go back to Sanctuary, you could bring the Minutemen with you and knock out an easy quest for some quick XP. Swinging by the Starlight Drive-In, you can clear out the resident mole rats if you want to unlock the workshop, and continue east towards Covenant. On the north side of the lake, you'll see another crashed Vertibird. Be sure to check these out whenever you find them, as they're a great source of weapons and armor. In this case, from shore, just to the right below the water, you'll find another partial suit of power armor. Snag the extra pieces, or the entire frame if you skipped the museum earlier. From the north side of the lake, we'll take a slight detour to the south and make a stop by Cambridge Police Station. Help Paladin dance with a few waves of ghouls, talk to him when it's over, and he'll invite you inside. Speak to him again and he'll offer you a mission. You're not choosing sides here, no impact on later story. You'll meet some synths. They aren't your friends. After a quick dungeon run side-by-side dance, and whether or not you choose to join the Brotherhood as an initiate, he'll offer you the Righteous Authority. In my opinion, one of the best laser rifles you can get your hands on until the end game. Righteous Authority fills your critical meter 15% faster, and critical shots do double damage. Consider pairing it with perks like Crit Banker, Grim Reaper Sprint, and 4-Leaf Clover, all found in the luck skill tree. If you head south across the bridge into Boston, you can make a quick stop by Diamond City. If you have the caps and want to waste your mini-nukes even faster, see Arturo for the big boy. It's a fat man, but twice as nice. Arturo also sells Old Faithful, not a bad sidearm for a sniper build. In my case, I also ran into the trader Cricket outside Diamond City. She sells the Spray and Pray, and it's without a doubt one of the most powerful weapons in the game, worth every cap. It's a 45 submachine gun that fires explosive rounds. I can't tell you anymore.
Got a hankering for melting face? And I'm your girl.
At this point, it's worth a quick trip to the west of Diamond City. You'll end up at Fort Hagen fairly early in the story, but now may be a good time to stop by either way. Just south of there, you'll find the Greater Mass Blood Clinic. Make your way to the roof and pick up the combat rifle. If you have the Spray and Pray, that's the best use of your 45 caliber rounds. But with rank 4 the gun nut perk, the combat rifle can be modified to fire 38 as well as 308, making it a great way to leverage alternative ammo pools. But back to Diamond City, we'll head east. We can make a stop at the Boston Public Library for the intelligence bobblehead. Continuing east from there, you can stop at the oldest park in the United States, Boston Common. Say hello to Swan while you're there, or run the other direction, whichever feels right. If you do take him out, you'll be rewarded with the Furious Power Fist, which does more damage with each successive hit on a target. We'll meet our final faction at the Old North Church, or more specifically, underneath it. Clear out the ghouls, head to the basement, and clear out more ghouls, where you'll find this panel, enter the password Railroad. When you're finished talking to Desdemona, talk to Deacon. You'll have to meet him and clear out a location. At the end of that quest, you unlock the Deliverer, a silenced 10mm pistol with improved hit chance and VATS, and 25% less action point cost. This is a great place to stop, but if you wanted to, you could knock out a few more missions for the Railroad and unlock Ballistic Weave. Just make sure you hold up when you get to the Mass Fusion mission, which is a point of no return. Ballistic Weave is an armor mod for your everyday apparel. Here I am in entry-level Raider armor with a grand total of 12 damage resistance. The best I can do at this point with a level 18 character is mod the set at an armor bench for a total of 36 damage resistance. But the Ballistic Weave armor mod on a Queen Gray suit, 65 damage resistance at my current rank, up to 110 with rank 4 of the Armorer perk. What this means is you can have your armor without having to compromise the look of your character when conversing with the inhabitants of the Commonwealth.
If your daughter was that stupid, she got what she deserved.
You're a real son of a bitch.
Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe for more, and I will see you on the next one. But until then, this is Moon the Mouse, signing off.
Aw, don't leave. We were just having fun.